In 2018, SELCO Foundation was riding the success of their solar energy-based livelihood solutions implemented across Karnataka, Odisha, and the northeastern region of India. These solutions or interventions aim to increase livelihood opportunities and seem to work seamlessly for various microbusinesses. Tailoring units, small provision stores, blacksmiths, digital centers, and other small enterprises had benefited under the solar energy-based livelihood program. But when SELCO's teams gathered energy-related problem statements in the agriculture sector and began implementation based on the success of their livelihood programs, things didn't quite pan out as expected. You're listening to Fail Loud, a series that draws insights from failures in the development sector. Brought to you by SELCO Foundation's Impact Failure Platform. In this episode, SELCO examines what went wrong in their solar energy-based agro-processing program. How did an intervention slated for success fail? And even in failure, is it possible to find success? The logic for solar energy-based agri-processing livelihoods was simple. First, grassroots partners helped SELCO identify small business owners who ran processing units of agricultural products. They had struggled with unreliable power supply and endured productivity loss due to manual work and outdated machinery. SELCO's intervention gave them access to a dependable solar power source and better machines to increase productivity of these processing units. This meant these business owners would be quick to turn their increase in productivity into an increase in income. The same program was rolled out for turmeric farmers in the northeastern region of India. The assumption was that if turmeric farmers were given access to a solar-powered agri-processing unit, they would be able to earn more by selling powdered turmeric. In some cases, the increase could mean tenfold in their earnings. On paper, the intervention made business sense. The value add would surely result in a viable business model, right? Wrong. We expected the intervention's rollout to take off immediately after implementation, but it didn't. And here's where we failed. While the turmeric farmers were familiar with the market for fresh turmeric, they did not have the experience and connections required to facilitate the sale of processed turmeric. Besides, installing or giving access to an agri-processing unit did not necessarily mean that there was demand in the market to buy powdered turmeric. So after implementation, these processing units were either lying idle or they were underutilized. What was also underestimated was how long it would take these farmers to build the habits of agro-processing. We believed that simply following the cycle of procurement, processing, and distribution would lead to cash flow, which in turn would sustainably improve profits. But neither the team nor the farmers truly understood the break-even of the business, nor the minimum output these units needed to generate to avoid losses. Lively debates and opinions emerged from within SELCO's teams. Some declared that these projects were neither scalable nor financially viable. But all was not lost. The teams also could not discount that slowly but surely the capacity of farmers had grown and inroads had been made in the market for processed agri-produce. In some cases, the number of farmers associated with the intervention had increased. Smaller local markets had emerged around the processing centers, and an increase in confidence was observed in the farming community. This inspired SELCO to reconsider the approach to establishing agri-processing infrastructure in rural communities, to view it as a long-term investment, a cost that results in payback over time in the form of livelihood opportunities, improved local capacity, well-being, and savings in the region. Along with new strategies, processes, and partnerships, the intervention looked at sustainable energy's role in creating livelihood value chains that hold people and communities at the center. The Impact Failure Platform by SELCO Foundation invites organizations and individuals to come forward and share their impact failure stories and to fail loud.